Hi guys, I am so excited to be doing this video. I have this craft kit. It's called Do-It-Yourself Resin Necklaces, and I bought it at Walmart. It was about $20, and it's kind of just a basic do-it-yourself resin kit, and it has some basic supplies. So what it came with is a bottle of the A and B epoxy resin. You mix those together in equal parts. It also came with a small package of flowers, dried flowers, which I was kind of disappointed in how small that bag was. I suppose that's what it showed on the box, was this little teeny bag, but I was kind of expecting more flowers with it. It also has these jump rings so that you can make your necklaces, and then also various colors of string, like cord, that you can make your necklaces with. And then of course the silicone mold, and this is what you will pour your resin into. I have a silicone mat here that will protect it because resin doesn't stick to silicone, and that's why the molds are silicone. So you want to have something in case you spill. You also want to have gloves, because if you get this resin on your hands, it's really hard to get off, and it's not very healthy to have it on your skin. This kit does not come with gloves, so that's something that you really need to get. And one other note is for mixing cups. It actually didn't come with any mixing cups. I have this one here, and it has the little markings on it, so it's really helpful to measure half of A and half of B up to a certain amount. So that's also a thing it didn't come with, but that's a really helpful thing to have. Okay, so the next step before we get started, I've got my gloves on and I have the mold ready. I'm not going to mix up the resin yet until I'm ready to actually pour it, because it might harden and then you're not going to get a good result with it. So I have these tweezers. Also, these did not come with the kit. Here's all the flowers that it came with, and they suggest putting the flowers in an arrangement that you like before you actually mix up the resin. So it didn't come with very much, but I just find it helpful to use tweezers when you're trying to place little things in there. So I'm going to use this circle mold just because it's kind of big, and I like that leaf that came with it. And then I'm also going to use this pink dried flower there. Okay, so I've got those placed, and I think that's going to look really pretty. So now it's time to mix up the resin. So another thought too, I just put it out there. This kit they recommend for 14 and up, ages 14 and up. So you really do need a responsible adult to help you with this, because resin can be very messy, and it's harmful to get on your skin. You also want to do it in a well ventilated area because it does have a smell to it. Some people think it's really bad smell. I don't personally think it's too bad, but it does have an odor to it, so you want to be careful with that. So I'm just going to pour up to the 10 line, as you can see, and then I'm going to pour the other part. It needs to be a 1-to-1 ratio, which means equal parts of A and B. So that was the B that I did, and then I'm going to pour the A up to the 20, and that will give me equal parts there. So if you don't have a measuring cup like this that you can use, you can do different things like make markings on a cup to make sure it's the same height on just a plastic cup. Make sure if you use anything, it's not something that you will ever use to put food in again. So don't just take a measuring cup from the kitchen and then put it back in there. You've got to use it just for resin once you've used it once. Okay, so then just mix slowly, and it takes some time. You don't want to mix fast because then you'll get air bubbles. This is what it looks like right now. It's kind of swirly, not very clear. So I'm just going to mix it, and it takes several minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes, to get it really clear and mixed. Okay, as you can see, it's turned very clear. And so I mixed it for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and you just do it slowly, because if you do it too fast, you're going to get a lot of air bubbles in there. And this kit did come with this mixing stick. It's just a little wooden stick. So because I'm working on this silicone mat, I'm okay putting this down here because once it dries, it will just peel right off. So now I have my mold, and I'm going to carefully pour it in there so that it doesn't mess up the flower arrangement. You want to fill it to the top. Make sure it gets everywhere. And I'm just going to go slow because I don't want to overflow it or mess up the flower arrangement that I had. Okay, so that is what that looks like. You don't want to disturb it now. Kind of zoom in there for you. And it's very clear and it's going to be really pretty. I'm pretty excited for it. But since I have some leftover resin, I still have quite a bit in there. So if you're not going to make more than one, then don't mix too much. But since I have this, I'm going to make a couple of the other molds. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough resin to do all of these I did, but I just placed them all in there just in case. I'm going to start with this one here. Just carefully pour that resin over the flowers. Make sure it gets everywhere and fills up to the top. That's all the flowers that came with this kit here. So if you have stuff at home, you can also use glitter and other items to put in there. If you have any of your own dried flowers or beads, anything like that, that can also go in resin. Okay, so I have all of those set. Now it's just a waiting game. Okay, so these are the molds after sitting for about 24 hours or so, and they're ready to pop out. This is kind of the best part. This is that clear one I did. That's so super clear. I love that. This is really good resin. And then here's ones with the flowers. They just pop out so easily. You see that one? So pretty. So super clear. I really love how clear this resin is. Here's the next one. I like that flower arrangement. That's really beautiful in that one. Here's the heart. Kind of a nice simple design. I liked that. This one's pretty chew, but I didn't like as much how it shifted. I needed to watch that a little better while it was setting, because it shifted off to the side, and also you can see that little speck in there. There must have been a little teeny bit of dust in my mold or just in the air or something. The other thing I didn't think of, it kind of has like a little lip right here, which makes it seem like the back, and so I put the flowers in the wrong way. And then there's this one, which also the flower kind of drifted off to the side. But so that's something that I would have to pay attention to next time, is maybe letting it set a little more and getting the flower really positioned where I want it. But other than that, I'm really happy with how just so clear this resin is. It's really beautiful and just sparkling clear. It's such a fun craft to do. So here they are, all finished up. I attached the jump rings and the necklace cords to the pendants, and I think it turned out pretty well. I'm still learning. This is a new craft for me, and I do really like it though. Some of them I think turned out really pretty. I really like the circle one with the pink cord. So that's it for today's video and for this craft kit. And I also have started an Instagram account that's called Resin Kate, and that's where I will be showing some of the designs I end up making and just kind of my journey with resin and how I can pick up some techniques hopefully and get some help with that. So if you'd like to head over to Instagram to Resin Kate, that is where you can see some other pieces that I'm trying to work on. So thanks for watching.